Hey everybody, AI video has gone from gimmick to the big time, and that's what we're gonna talk about today. We're gonna show you a real live ad that was made in 2 days just using AI created video clips. And that's pretty incredible considering how bad AI video was even just a year ago. We're gonna show you some crazy examples, and I'm gonna even give one of the newest tools that you probably yet to heard of a try. Let's get to today's show. There's been a lot of buzz. If you are on YouTube or Twitter, Instagram, you're starting to see more and more AI videos. As a marketer, as somebody who runs a business, is AI video ready for prime time is something we wanted to talk about today. Kieran, part of the reason I wanted to talk about this today was just an excuse to show this video. This is the latest AI video viral sensation. I don't know if this person, Pablo, made this video in a tool called Hailuo AI, and he got 1.5 million views in 5 hours across Instagram and TikTok. And he did a video on the cat Olympics. So this whole video is just cats doing different diving board jumps. And I love it more than anything I've seen in a long time. Like the backflips. Oh, yeah, I mean, come on. I like that there's all different kind of cats. The physics of the diving boards and stuff are pretty good. Like there are a couple errors and stuff you can catch in there, but it's pretty wild that we went from like terrible AI videos a year ago to where somebody who's just playing around can make a really good 35-second video of cats as Olympians. You know,
Yeah.
like the world needs this.
I think the quality of the videos that I'm seeing have gone way up. Now, what I'm trying to figure out is are they like one shot, which means they were just created from prompt, or is there a lot of editing? I'm actually trying to get into this tool as we speak, which I'm having some amount of trouble with. But anyway, I am trying. Yeah. So I think I know you're trying to create that. You're trying to create a video with them as well from this tool. But I think VO3 Perplexity just released a new video tool.
Yeah, video's heating up. We thought this was going to be the year of video, and then ChatGPT image gen kind of came out and took the video thunder, but now second half of the year, video's picking up some steams.
So here is like Perplexity out of the gate here.
This guy, I love this guy.
Yeah, this guy's a well-known ex-influencer, and they created a little video of him. Does he actually speak? Let's see. Can you hear the volume?
Yeah. Those samosa sounds are hilarious.
Let's see, what other things? Here we go. This looks like a principal partner at Bain Capital. They're all going to be like 8-second clips. We should get in there and test it to see how good it is, but looks pretty good quality. I think the unlock for video is when you can do longer clips. Like these are all 8 seconds, very similar to VO as well.
Kieran, I think if you're watching this show, one of the core takeaways I have of the state of video is AI video used to not be good enough at all. It used to be terrible. And now you can get really good 8 to 15-second clips of either a person talking with a specific background or like a cool B-roll type of scene or something. And you just showed some great examples of both of those. But you still need to know how to do some basic video editing to stitch them together, to put in any kind of visual effects and everything that you want. You can't yet just say, hey, I want this video, I want this scene to be this other scene to be this, and stitch it all together and make it good, right? Like you still have to do a lot of manual video editing work.
Yeah, the VO3 stuff is like the most incredible stuff because it actually is longer clips.
The quality's incredible.
Yeah, they're gonna win.
It blew up. It's like a network TV actually approved this, so it's actually going to go live. Probably a little bit of editing going on, but this person made this video in like 2 days, and they actually give you the prompt and everything they used to make it. So this was like a huge hit. The other one I've been paying attention to is this. It's like bringing historical characters to life.
All right, guys, we are headed to Troy right now. We've been trying for 10 years and we still can't get in. I'll let you know if anything happens. All right, quick update. The Trojans seriously locked it down. We're going to regroup, figure something out. I'm gonna see.
This is so good.
So I've been thinking it through. I was thinking if we hide in something and tell them it's a gift, they'll let us in. The only thing I have to figure out is what that something is.
All right, little sneak peek. Look at this beast. The guys have been at it all night, putting in work. It's going to turn out real nice. Right, boys? Yeah. Okay, this might be the last update before we try it. We go in
What a
tomorrow
great
night.
way to learn about history.
It's
Like,
incredible, right?
It's incredible. Like, and so someone obviously stitched together a bunch of highlights they're using from VO3. But I think VO3 is just like pretty incredible from what I've seen so far.
There are a couple of things. I don't think we hit big enough that somebody was able to make a very good, very compelling AI ad that was good enough to put on a major video stream, national broadcast in America, right? You can see here, and it's like this crazy GTA Grand Theft Auto style ad. It's wild, right?
Vibe
It's something that if
creating.
you were to have actually shot this in real life for Kashi, which is like a crypto betting platform, I think. I mean, DGen on DGen, baby. Like, this would have taken months to shoot in real life with all these actors and all these settings, right? It would have been very expensive. And I think this was turned around in 2 days. So this whole video was made in 2 days, which is wild. And I would just like to hear from you, like, what do you think this means for the future of video ads? Are we just going to have like hyper precise, personalized video ads everywhere? Is every major television show or sporting event going to have super personalized ads of what just happened the day before? Like, where's this going?
For the average business, you can get much more personalized because you can actually do many different types of ads for a lower cost. So what you can do is segment your audiences into smaller groups and create ads for a smaller niche set of your audience. Because in a world gone by, you wouldn't have done that because it would be too expensive. But if you're like creating videos via VO3 and it's a prompt, a little bit of editing, and 2 days, you can actually look at your audience and say, well, I'm going to create a whole variety of different ads, segment my audience much smaller, be way more precise in that targeting, and create creative for them. So I think that's like one end of the spectrum. Then the other end of the spectrum, there's probably this 12-month period where when you create these ads via these tools, they're pretty off the wall. Like, you can just be like way more creative and it looks quite unique. So the reason the cat one gets so many more views right now is because it's a novel idea, it's a unique idea, it's a pretty off the wall idea, and they're going to get a ton of traction. So it's not just, it's like advertising, but just social content. I think more and more your feed is going to be filled with this incredible amount of video content created by AI, personalized to you. Because what VO3 can do within the prompt is you can literally say, like, here are the characteristics of the person, here's all of the things that they enjoy, and create the video just for them. Now, what happens when everyone is able to do this? Like, I think, again, there's an arbitrage opportunity where you're using these tools much faster and getting way more visibility because of that. I think we are seeing the text to video really start to accelerate. Like, has never been as good as we thought it would be. But VO3, these other tools are starting to really get us to a pretty good spot. Although I will say, a lot of the tools are still these 8-second clips. There's not much you can do with an 8-second clip, right? You can stitch them together. Actually, I think that's one way to do it, storyboard them.
Like, look, there's still, like, if you're a really good director and you've got a really good script, you can just do it all yourself now instead of having to go do a big shoot, right? Like, you can choose your creative direction, you can set all of that up, and that's the ad that we showed that they did in 2 days. That's why, is because they got the clips fast and they could spend all their time on the editing and putting it together and getting the sound and audio right and do the things that make an ad spot really great. And I think the thing that is really transformative to me about all of this is the accessibility of what video is going to bring. You're going to see way more video advertisements in the world in general because a lot of people were priced out of them before, Kieran. It's like, cool, yeah, it's not that expensive for me to advertise on YouTube, but it's pretty expensive for me to make some good videos to put on YouTube and then spend more money to YouTube to display them. Now, the price of making a good video ad is coming way down.
Yeah.
We're working on some AI 15-second spots that are generated by AI. We'll cover that on a future show. But I think the cost for each spot, X the editor, like director's time, is going to be like $500.
Yeah, I think
that before that would have been $50,000, $500,000, depending on the fidelity of the shoot you were going to do, right?
If you actually look at the data, most even buyers, if we're talking to marketers, their number one preference is to consume short form video to learn about things. But it's just been a hard thing to create short form video. Yeah, it's been a hard thing to create short form video. Like, it takes tools, it takes money, it takes skills, and it still takes creative ideas and the ability to prompt and likely some editing. But with these tools, you can actually start to bring those concepts to life, do short form video, fulfill that need for your consumer much, much better, right? And I think the beauty of AI tools right now is it allows you as a marketer to ship more, create more. And this is another good example of that. By the way, did you get anything back from this tool? I can't even.
I logged in. It's still generating. That's why I'm gonna have to. It's still at 0% generated.
Okay, yeah, I think it's probably
the GPUs are, first of all, probably melted because that his tweet went viral.
Oh yeah, I want to just show one more actually.
Yeah,
like, I actually think VO3 is one of the most creative tools you can actually use right now. So here's one of my other favorites. It's like so this is just like, I'll take the sound off because you don't really need it, but it's basically just people falling into sinkholes.
Oh yes, I saw this. Somebody on Twitter was like, it's a toxic trait of mine that I'm just obsessed with sinkhole videos.
I mean,
this is people are just making videos of VO3 that's just like a sinkhole in the background and somebody falling to them over and over, and I love it so much.
To repair crumbling infrastructure. As you can see, some issues are more apparent than others.
Authorities are urging residents to avoid the area entirely.
I haven't seen the truck one.
But isn't it scary that like, if you like, I actually could just scroll through a feed of VO3 videos.
Yeah,
like, that's what I mean.
The fact that Google hasn't made an easy way to do that, to like market VO3, is wild.
Well, I think the marketing of VO... Well, I guess they are doing pretty good with the marketing of VO3. A lot of people have it. It's just, I'm obviously salty because I can't get it right now in Ireland. But I think that creates... Like, when you see what people are doing with VO3, you really just see there's just this... there's this huge amount of creativity in folks, like in people. And it all comes out when you get these tools. You just see this whole explosion of, like, these incredibly creative ways of using these tools. And that's what I love about them. But they're some of my favorites. There's a lot of other ones where, there was a whole thing on the internet about one person versus 100 grillers. Yes. And then someone did a VO3 of actually how that would play out. It's just like a ton of like cool things.
Look, it is a great time to be a creative person. Video, when it comes to AI, is getting much better. You can now make very good videos if you have a good director editor and some of these tools, but you cannot yet make a really good video if you're just like a non-technical, non-video oriented person. And that's kind of where we're at in the middle of this year.
I'm going to leave the audience with this one, which freaked me out.
What the hell is going on?
I mean,
that's so terrifying. Okay, Kieran is going to go and watch tons of AI videos. This has been fun to kind of do a little check-in on AI video with you all today. We'll see you real soon on Marketing Against the Grain.
This data is wrong every freaking time.
Have you heard of HubSpot? HubSpot is a CRM platform where everything is fully integrated.
Whoa, I can see the client's whole history, calls, support tickets, emails, and here's a task from 3 days ago I totally missed.
HubSpot, grow better.